Ever wished you had a sales coach sitting next to you on every call, giving you real time feedback, telling you what you did right, what you missed, and how to close better? Well, today we are going to build exactly that. Not just a simple chatbot, but a sales coach AI agent that analyzes your sales conversation, gives you the structured feedback, suggests improvements, and even helps you close more deals over time. And the best part, we'll be building this using make.com without even writing a complex code. So let's quickly get into it. Now, when you first log in to make it look something like this, wherein on the left hand side we have different options of creating scenarios, AI agent, adding in the credentials of our accounts that we want to integrate, be it Google Workspace or an Outlook account or any other tool that we would want to add. There are templates that they have provided in terms of the agents that are already built on the platform by other community members. You can store your data over here in the built-in data storage system that Make offers. And beyond that, when you go back to your home, the first thing that you need to do for building the AI agent is create a scenario. Now, when we create a scenario, it will look something like this, a blank sheet where we are able to add different elements. Now, for our use case today, what we are going to do is we are going to use their AI agent and give it instructions to do exactly what we wanted to do. That is, coach us on sales aspect by understanding how our conversations go on. So over here, as you can see, there are multiple options on the bottom over here where I'll select make AI apps. And over here, then I have multiple other options in terms of selecting the type of AI agent that I would want to build. Is it a simple text prompt that I would want to give? Should it generate a response through a web search? What is it exactly that I need to define? And there are other options as well. In case if, say, for example, I don't want to make an AI agent directly, but a simple automation workflow, then I can do that by simply clicking on the plus over here, and I get complete options over here in terms of, say, triggering it, in terms of integrating Google Sheets to get certain responses or attaching a form, and any other tool that I would want to integrate. For our use case today, I've already built the sales coach agent. So this is what it looks like. When we have the agent node and the other integrations that we have done over there, that includes a Google Doc node, which gets the transcript. So say, for example, this is how my transcript looks like. That's a conversation between a sales rep and the prospect. What I have done is I've integrated that over here to fetch that data. Then there is a Google Sheet where I'm simply getting the insights. So it shares the date, the prospect name, and the insight of that particular conversation. There is a knowledge node where we have uploaded the product brief document for the AI agent to get context and understand what is getting pitched. Then again, we are getting those insights loaded onto the Google Sheet. And then there is an AI web search node that we have added for the AI agent to do its research. Now, when it comes to setting this up, obviously we have connected all the nodes. But when I go to the setup of the AI agent, what we have to do is we have to give it the instruction in terms of the context, plus in terms of what is the objective of that particular AI agent. So in this case, we wanted to be a strategy consultant and a coach. So we have asked it to do exactly that. That is, one, understand and analyze the transcript, store that data, summarize whatever insights that it has been able to generate, and then give that as an output to us. In terms of the input, we have added the Google Docs link over here. And finally, when we click on save over here and we'll run this, what happens is one, the sales coach agent, first of all, calls the transcripts. As you can see, it has called the entire transcript. Then what it moves on to do is it goes onto the Google Sheet to see whether there is any existing data of it or not. And finally, I have my output over here. So as you can see, we have our instructions over here. We have the exact input that it took. We know the conversation history in terms of if there was any previous conversation related to that or not. Then we saw what the agent was doing. And finally, we have the output as well. So here is the response. And we also have that response logged on to our Google Sheet. So as you can see over here, it has given us a very simple insight that the opening was good and where all the improvements can be covered. Okay. So this is how we get the inputs. And say, for example, if this happens over multiple calls, what you will be able to find is a pattern to your own way of conversation and how to improve that. Because what happens as a salesperson is we often tend to follow sort of a similar pitch. Some people might go in with a direct pitch, some people go in with a use case driven pitch. So this helps us in terms of understanding what is our own voice, what is our own tone, and how can we improve that. So this was about it. This was about how you can make a AI agent from scratch within seconds using make.com. And if you found this useful, please do like and subscribe to the channel for more such videos. And we'll keep on making more tutorials on Make. And thank you so much for watching this one. See you in the next one.